Yeah, so when the racism is getting worse, you gotta be careful. You just gotta be positive, you know what I'm saying? Stay positive, stay strong, and don't make them get you upset. Cause that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you upset, and then the police put you in jail, right? So don't get hungry and go steal nothing to eat, beg, or they go throw you in prison when you steal something to eat. It's part of the game. Everything's part of the game. I knew it. I had a hunch that they was using the system to fuck up niggas, but I wasn't sure. But I could prove it now. But you should have been able to tell because I seen all these ads on the subway all over the city, and it's only black girls with white guys, and you see few black guys with white girls, but like there's still a lot of women, bro. I noticed something bad was coming when they took all the weed, because they legalized the weed, but the way they legalized marijuana, it wasn't right. Then you can't even own a business unless you're like rich already. So what's the point? You know, most of these businesses out here, to have a business, you need money. You can't start a business from scratch. What you gonna use for this business? Where you gonna get all the tools and stuff, right? So that's just how it goes out here. I don't even know what I was saying because I'm hungry. But yeah, watch out for the racism. Watch out for people trying to attack you in every way. They're using the law, in the grocery stores. They're just trying to set you up. They got agents everywhere at Walmart, right? So they got gay agents and regular agents. Right? They got people going around trying to make niggas gay and trying to put their ass in their face and laugh at us and stuff like that. And then they got people just going around attacking us, creating problems, and then calling the police kind of thing. So be careful, man. These times is times for black people to come together, love one another, and be strong. Like God said, no homo shit over here. Like, real shit. Like we need to get our shit together. Right? No lie. We don't need to fight nobody. We're safe. They're the ones fighting us because they're jealous of our blessings. But we don't need to fight them. We don't need to get upset with them. All we need to do is array ourselves in white and live our life. We're good. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're out of slavery. They ain't got nothing on us. Someone told me when I was young, right? Once the devil have a foot in the door, he always trying to get it. So that's just what it is. We just got out of slavery and they still got like a foot in the door. So they're trying to get us, but they can't. Like we're free. So if they use the law against us, we can use the law back against them. That's why they're teaching us not to snitch and not to call the police, because they don't want us calling the police on them. They want us calling the police on each other. So if they use the law against me, I'm gonna use the law against them. If they try to use the system against me, I'm gonna use the system against them. My ultimate thing is, if I catch them slipping, I could sue them and get some money from them. That's what I'm really trying to do. But it's hard. It's hard. Can't really. Anytime I pull my camera out, the act didn't finish. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could never catch them on camera. So, anyways, like these times are called the times of Jacob trouble. But nobody's gonna give a shit about us. I read about it in the Bible, and I thought it was coming since 2019, because 2019 is when we got out of slavery under God, right? Officially. So now, because that was official, right? The virus came out late that year in December, when everybody was trying to talk about return to Ghana 2019 kind of season. Ghana was saying, you guys can come back to Africa, we'll let you come here if you want, give you a visa and everything, right? And lots of places in Africa will say, no, we can come back. So a lot of people going back there because the Bible said we're supposed to go back in the wilderness, like how Moses took us to the wilderness, right? I don't know too much about that, but like the 2019 is when we got out of slavery officially under God, and the world started acting up. They came up with this COVID virus. 3 years of lockdown and conditions. You can't fly nowhere, right? It's really hard to go to Africa. You need a vaccine to fly. No niggas ain't trying to take no vaccine. You know what I'm saying? So I realize, they trying to stop us from getting up, stop us from moving up. So just be the best version of yourself in all situations. Even when they make you mad, don't take it seriously. Don't let people play with your emotions too much. Like they used to do it to me all the time. Since I was a kid, I had anger problems. Well, as an adult, I had to learn to overcome this anger problem by just like ignoring. That's all you can do, ignore people. To tell the truth, there's nothing else you can do. You have to ignore them. Just keep living your good life, sharing your lifestyle with other people, show them what you're doing, and let's talk about us rising up, doing better. Me, I'm talking about, I want to be righteous, I want to do better. What I'm working on is desexualization, like stop watching pornography, looking at naked women and stuff, and not letting women that have men try to sleep with me and shit. Like you have a boyfriend or husband or friend or some shit, I ain't fucking with them, and I don't care about my language, I'm not trying to clean up my language, so fuck that, I do live in a European country, so I'm not trying to clean up my language unless I have children around me. I don't have no kids around me, so I'm not cleaning no language up. And I'm saying, so basically positive vibes. Don't let them break your positive vibes. That's what we're on right now, a positive vibe movement. When you have a positive vibe, you live in a positive life, they can't really attack you. And that's why they're trying to teach us all this dumb shit, to be devilish and angry and stuff, so they can throw us in prison, kill us, and attack us. We're not devilish. I know from my nature, I'm like a heavenly being. That's why I believe in God. I thought about myself and the kind of thing I am, kind of person I am. And I was like, why do I go out of my way to care? Why do we do this? Obviously, because in the root of my soul, I'm a good being. So I'm God's people, definitely. So I'm gonna do what? Act like God. I'm not trying to be God, but I want to be like God, kind of thing. Not like how the devil say be like God, like how God said to be like Him. Like not fucking your friends, women, not fucking your friend girlfriends and wives and shit, not fucking their daughters and stuff like that. Serious things, like to keep our community healthy and ourselves healthy. That's what God is all about, taking care of His children. And God wants us to dress in a certain way, because he wants us to dress like Him. He wants us to eat like Him, and He wants us to live the way He would want us to live. That's why He gave us all these things people call commandments. When you call it commandments like that, it sounds aggressive, which is not aggressive. When you read the commandments, it's really good stuff. So first thing is, He said, God is a G. He said, have some respect for my name. Don't disrespect my name, right? Then He said, respect your father and your mother. Then He said, no fucking other people's wives. No lying, no stealing, no killing. What's wrong about that? You shouldn't be killing your friends and your family. Things like that. That's what God's trying to teach us. Right? Living good. Right? So learn that we need to stop being angry. We need to stop paying attention to all these rappers who are angry. And we need to focus on staying happy, staying positive, being strong. Me, myself, that's what I'm working on. Right? So when they make me angry, now I'm going to be careful that I don't say something stupid enough they can throw me in jail. Or if I sing a song, my song is just about telling them, God is on my side, and then God is going to punish you for the evil you do to me. Like something like that, And not saying anything violent or anything attacking that way. They can't like throw me in prison for no reason. You know how they are. Right? So I just tell them straight up, like, stop attacking me. I'm God's people. Straight up. That's what I tell them. Like, you attack me, it's like you're attacking God. It is written in the Bible when Jesus told them, as you have done unto these, the least of my brethren, so have you have done unto me. He's talking about niggas. right? So what Jesus was saying, what happened now? Some people came to Jesus, and Jesus was like, yo, when I was in prison, you came to visit me. When I was hungry, you feed me. When I had no clothes, you gave me clothes. And the disciples look at Jesus and they was like, Jesus, when were you in prison and we came to visit you? Or when were you hungry and we feed you? Or when did you not have clothes and we gave you clothes? Because they was like, yo, he's lying, right? And Jesus said to them, if you have done it unto one of these, the least of my brethren, which means his niggas, his brothers, you have done it unto me. So shame on them, right? Because we don't know who the original Hebrew Israelites. We forgot this subject, but we're remembering as a people now, right? They wouldn't help us remember who we are. They wouldn't help us be good, and they wouldn't help us out at all. But even God said in the Bible, if they help us, he's gonna bless them for it. So it's their loss. Their loss. If you don't want to go to heaven, that's your problem. Right? You don't want to be like God, that's your problem. I don't care. You leave your life. For me, I'm gonna do my life the way I want. I want to be like God in heaven. And God already brought his things to the earth to show people how to live, how he wants them to be. So God is not wasting time. God already have the things out there for us, you know, to learn and what his nature is like, because he's preparing us to come back to him. That's why he gave us those things, and tell us to be like this, be like that, be like that. And that's why sinners, he says sinners can't come where he go, because he's preparing us to come where he is, to go live where he lives. Alright? Everybody know this life is temporary. We all born and die. Don't let them waste your time. We all getting old. By the time they finish wasting your whole life, you realize, oh shit, I'm 80 years old now, and they wasted my whole. That's what they do. And they're wasting your life and fucking up your experience in life. So you're supposed to have a joyous life. They want you to have a miserable life. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. So you gotta watch out for the little gimmicks, the snares and the traps they got, right? To the point they even got trap music, and they're telling you straight up it's trap music, right? So I'm not hating on the trap music. I'm just saying that you don't let the music trap you. Don't let it trap you. Be bigger than the music, right? Be bigger than the world. We are bigger than this world. We are, excuse my language, we are greater than this planet. We are greater. This planet is created for us to dwell on it. Okay? Let me tell you, don't let these people turn you from a god or like an angel into a demon or a devil. Don't practice being like the devil. That's why when you try to say, oh, I'm trying to be like God, or I want to be more like God, then they're going to say, oh, you think you're God? You think you're God? No. That's the excuse so them can act like demons and devils. They keep using the excuse. We are God's children. We're supposed to be acting like gods and angels, not like demons and devils and like Satan. Right? It's simple. It's hard for people to learn these things in life because people are good and evil. We're not good. We're evil. Right? So you got to sit down, meditate, and think and reason with yourself until you get to that epiphany or that revelation where you realize, yo, you know, being like God is not about being God. Being like God is about being a good father, a good friend, a good brother, a good husband, things like that. You know, that's what being like God is really about. And it's not about bullying people. And it's even written in the Bible, every man is a king in his own home. Right? And that's how people should be respected and be treated with actual equal rights, not with rights where one man can come in your house, beat you up, do whatever you want, and then get away with it, hide me on the law. You know, that's not how it's supposed to be. So I'm telling you, my brothers, those people and sisters, those people who care about themselves, if you're black, or whoever you are, if you believe in God or Jesus or Yahshua or whatever, let me tell you, be careful with these people. trying to destroy your experience of happiness in life and waste your lifetime. So then you're just old all of a sudden. Okay? Don't waste your time being angry. Ignore these people and show them your lifestyle. Show them what you do. Show them like all kind of lifestyle, art, painting, movies, dancing, music, cooking, whatever you planting, growing, whatever you gotta do, animals, you know, to make them know like, yo, I'm a special human being. I'm not a devil. I'm not a demon, and I'm not always angry. I'm only angry when people make me upset. When people attack me, then I feel threatened and I get a little bit aggressive, especially with my words, but not physically aggressive. I'm only aggressive with my words when I feel threatened. Okay? But if someone physically hurt me, then I'm gonna physically feel threatened and physically lash out at them. Right? If someone punched me in a threatening way, I'm gonna go back at them. If someone punched me and it's not in a threatening way, I'm just gonna look at them like, yo, what are you doing? That's how I usually roll. But if you punch me with in a threatening way, I'm gonna punch you back right away, immediately, and then I might bite you afterwards. So you be careful. I'm just saying, me though, I'm living that good life. I'm on that new wave. I'm making Zen rap. You know, Zen rap is like calm beats with 808, same 808, boom, boom, boom. I need that. I love that. You know what I mean? And I get the calmest, nicest beat with the heaviest 808 I can find. That's sweet as hell. I make some music on that, boy. I made some music on that. Let me see if I got anything on my phone here. If I got something on my phone, I'll show you something nice. But if I don't, I don't. Right? I just made this new song called Energy, NRG. Right? Basically, me talking about how people got devilish energy and jealous energy. You know, people being acting jealous and giving you some jealous energy and stuff. But anyways, I can't find it right now, but here is one of the songs. See? So I found it on the internet. I even make my own, but the ones on the internet is better. Not always, but most of the time. Right? So like, that's what I do. So a word of advice from the great, you know, King Rams. Yo, bro, my niggas, stay safe. Don't get angry when they're trying to make you angry. Smile and show them how to be nice. Like God say, be a light unto them. They don't know how to be nice. They don't. Teach them how to be like God. They don't know nothing about God, right? Nobody knows anything about God on this planet. We need to learn. We need to know. I know, because I spent a lot of years studying about God. That's why I'm good at it, bro. Couldn't even read that Bible before. Now I can read, you know? So I'm just saying, just don't let them get to you. Don't let people work your emotions. When you get angry, it's hard. Because you get angry and you want to do something about it, right? Because that's what anger makes you do. It makes you want to do something. But when you get angry, try to remind yourself like, yo, you're not supposed to be angry. Just forget about it. Once you start forgetting about the anger, you're not gonna really, it's not gonna attack. Anger is not gonna come at you the same way. Instead of getting angry, you're just gonna mellow out, right? But if you give in to the anger, every time you get angry, you're gonna lash out. So when you get angry, just kind of like push it back, because anger is not a part of you. People trying to make you angry, right? You live in peace. So just stay peaceful, stay happy, and brush off the anger. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love, boy.